Difficult to imagine a day without electricity? More than half of India's 138 million rural households live in darkness, beyond the reach of grid electricity.
तो बहुत दिक्कत था, बिजली नहीं था तो बहुत दिक्कत है। अगर आँख नहीं रहेगा तो दिखाई नहीं देगा। इस प्रकार बिजली भी है आँखें के जैसा।
In the coal belt of India, where the air is thick with coal dust, there is a glimmer of hope as two young minds are igniting a quiet revolution in their quest for light.
मैंने जब यहाँ आया तो मुझे लगा कि हम जैसे पढ़े लिखे लोग रहते हुए भी इस गांव के लिए कुछ नहीं दे सके तो बेकार है। मैं दूसरे को खुशी के लिए मैंने सोचने लगा कि मैं गांव के बारे में कुछ करूं।
A long forgotten tree lies at the root of this experiment. A tree that holds the secret of electricity for this backward rural community. This is the story of what it takes to keep the light burning. India's electricity grid, a complex matrix of pulsing metal that connects one of the largest countries in the world. But there are places, remote and impenetrable, which lie beyond the reach of grid electricity. These are harsh terrains, providing few opportunities and prone to social unrest. Pitched battles between Naxalites and armed forces are common in this belt. Gardi is one such village located in the Naxal heartland of Jharkhand. Till a year ago, villagers hurried through their daily chores. Their day ended when the sun went down. Vasudev and Narayan, however, thought differently. They were convinced they could transform the lives of their people by bringing electricity to the village. They had heard that the seed of the wild currant tree contained an oil which could be extracted. With the help of scientific organizations, they began extracting the oil. But the tougher task lay in convincing the villagers.
बहुत परेशानी हुआ है। गाँव वाला को समझाते तो विश्वास ही नहीं होता था। गाँव वाला सोचता था कि होगा कैसे, यहाँ बिजली चलता है तो कोयला से चलता है तो तुम्हारा तेल से कब चलने लगा, वो भी जंगल वाला तेल से। विश्वास ही नहीं हो रहा था किसी को।
The moment arrived. Kerosene lamps were dimmed. The Karanj oil generator roared to life and lit up every one of the 100 homes in Gardi. The seeds of change have been sown, transforming lives in this forest-dwelling community in ways they had never imagined.
पहले लोग दिन में ही काम करते थे, लेकिन जब इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आ गया तो रात में भी काम करने लगता है। हम लोग गाँव है कि वहाँ ऐसा स्थिति है कि पत्तल और दतवन से चलाता है यहाँ को लोग। बेरोजगारी भी पूरा है, प्लस साधन भी नहीं हम लोग की कुछ कर सकते हैं। हम लोग का एक ही सुविधा है, जंगल से ही दतवन पत्ते लाते हैं, उसी को सीते हैं। तो दिन में सीते थे, लेकिन जब से हम लोग इलेक्ट्रिक हो गया तो रात 9 बजे तक सी लेते हैं। अब लाइट रहता है तो
a new sense of pride takes root.
सबको अच्छा लगता है, दूसरा गांव में भी जाके बोलता है कि मेरा गांव में लैंड है। जवान लोग यही सब फील करता है और क्या, हम भी अब किसी से कम नहीं। मेरा गांव में वो सब कुछ आ गया जो हम आपको दिखा सकते हैं। मेरा गांव जाओ सिटी है।
A tree that until recently was cut and used as firewood is today a symbol of one village's commitment to adopting a renewable source of energy. The currant tree finally enjoys its place in the sun. Unfortunately, the tree bears fruit only once a year, and there just aren't enough trees in and around the village. To make up for the shortfall, every house in the village is pulling in 20 rupees to buy additional oil to keep the generator running. Can Gadi sustain its energy needs relying on biodiesel only? The answer lies in the neighboring state of Chhattisgarh. Nestled amidst the forest is the village of Bairak. Imposing electricity grids overshadow this tiny village. But ironically, the tribal community cannot afford the cost of this conventional source of electricity. The villagers have been encouraged by the state government and green energy corporations to grow jatropha. Oil expellers have been set up in the village free of cost. For the villagers, used to queuing up for kerosene rations, it seems close to a miracle.
मिट्टी तेल लाने के लिए कम से कम 3 घंटे का रास्ता आने जाने में समय व्यतीत हो जाते थे और कभी भीड़ होने के कारण तेल भी नहीं मिल पाते। इस बिजली के बारे से हम सोचे नहीं थे कि हमारे गांव में ऐसा लाइट लग जाएगा ऐसे करके।
As dusk falls and the cattle are led home, a generator hums to life. Sparking off a symphony of lights in Bairak. The generator provides electricity to the village for just 4 hours every evening. But the villagers of Bairak can work longer and life seems brighter.
लाइट लगने से बच्चे लोग भी कुछ पढ़ाई कर लेते हैं और गांव वालों को रास्ता चलने में भी थोड़ा सरल है कि रोड लाइट चालू है।
But there are a few realities they will have to face that are already surfacing in the neighboring town of Bilaspur, where children ate jatropha seeds because they look temptingly like cashew nuts.
मैं बगरंडा खाई थी और मेरी सहेली लोग भी खा रहे थे तो मैं भी खाई और ना और कहाँ मैं बेहोश हो गई तो उल्टी करी फिर अस्पताल ले गए।
The parents of the affected children have reacted angrily by hacking down the jatropha plants.
हमको कोई जानकारी नहीं था कि ये रतन जोत का झाड़ है, किसके खाने से बच्चे लोग बीमार पड़ते हैं, इसके बारे में हमको कोई नॉलेज नहीं था।
Jatropha seeds are toxic. There is a need to sensitize and caution forest-dwelling communities, especially children, about this plant. The Jatropha experiment in Bairak is only a small reflection of plantations that are changing the landscape in the arid areas of Chhattisgarh. 6 lakh Jatropha seedlings have been planted in just 6 months. 380 million saplings that will cover 150,000 hectares have been distributed.
जेट्रोफा बेसिकली ट्रॉपिकल अमेरिकन प्लांट है, ये भारत का प्लांट नहीं है। अभी से 3-4 दशक पहले एज फेंस इसको इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया था और लोगों ने इसको फेंस में लगाना शुरू किया और इसलिए लगाना शुरू किया कि बहुत ज़्यादा टॉक्सिक प्लांट है। लार्ज स्केल प्लांटेशन जो जेट्रोफा का है वो एक बहुत बड़ा कर्स है।
Jatropha's ability to grow in arid conditions, minimizing the need for arable land, as well as its quick yield of 2 years, make it a viable source of biodiesel.
When we do not have any work to get from Jatropha, this was treated as a weed. But now when you have got a plus point with this, that the oil can be used for running diesel engine, now it is not at all a weed now.
In Gardi too, they are switching to Jatropha. 150 Jatropha saplings have been planted. The villagers plan to plant 1,000 more over the next 2 years so that they don't need to look beyond their village for more oil.
और जब मेरा जेट्रोफा के बारे में पता चला कि नहीं जेट्रोफा में होता क्या है कि और 2 साल से फल देना चालू कर देती है, तब और तेल में सेम तेल है, तब मैंने सोचा कि जब 5-7 साल क्यों उतना इंतजार करें, उससे अच्छा कि जल्दी फल देने वाला पेड़ हम लगाएं।
The ecological impact of large-scale cultivation of different plant species for biodiesel is still being studied. But there is a growing consensus that indigenous plants are better suited. Even as India formulates a national biodiesel policy, a new generation in Gardi is growing up with the bright prospects that come with electricity. The villagers want to keep the spark burning, and biodiesel seems to provide a stopgap solution. Forest-dwelling communities in the adjoining state of Andhra Pradesh are doing a thriving business of successfully cultivating and extracting oil from indigenous plants. This women's cooperative has sold biodiesel to some of the first villages in India using this alternative energy source. Biodiesel could reduce carbon emissions by as much as 60% as compared to fossil fuels. And so, they have even sold carbon credits to the World Bank for growing currant trees. Today, many of these remote villages are connected to the national grid. Maybe someday, Gardi and Bairak will also be connected. But until then, their experiments with biodiesel are beacons of hope in a developing country like India, where grassroots movements are powerful catalysts for change. In a world where fuel costs continue to escalate and its environmental impact is being felt, experiments with renewable energy could pave the way for a cleaner, sustainable source of energy.